majority of fitness pages out there tend to focus on workouts that are 1 to 2 hours in length, but recently there has been a ton of buzz about workouts that take 45 minutes or less and rip away the hefty amount of accessory exercises, lengthy rest periods, and sets. Instead, these type of workout routines tend to focus on compound movements and your max amount of effort. Today we're going to talk about why these workout routines are so effective, who they're going to work for, and I'm also going to give you guys 2 examples of workouts that you could do if you're interested in this type of training. If you actually Google what a minimalist workout is, you're going to find a ton of different definitions. Some suggest that it's a workout that involves mobility, strength training, and cardio, while others are a lot less specific and just say it's a workout that involves minimal time, minimal space, and minimal equipment. I think that these type of workouts can mean different things to different people depending on what their goals are, but I think at its core, it's about efficiency and the minimum effective dose of exercise that you need to see results. I know some of you might be thinking, are these workouts only for the ultra busy or is it only for beginners? But based on the research, it seems that these type of workouts could really benefit anyone, which is great news. From a health perspective, working out even 1 time a week can improve your strength and increase your aerobic capacity and your muscle mass. Whether you spend 20 minutes in the gym or 60, exposing your body to some sort of stimulus through working out is beneficial, and we do have the studies to support this. From a hypertrophy perspective, it seems that even doing 1 set per muscle group per week could yield some sort of positive result, though it is going to be better if you go 4 to 10 sets per muscle group per week or more. Essentially, if you are someone who doesn't care about peak results and is only focused on making progress in some capacity over time, then these minimalist workouts could definitely be for you. If you're someone that wants to optimize their time in the gym but only wants to go 1 to 2 times per week, then a full body split is definitely going to be your best friend when it comes to optimizing your strength and your hypertrophy gains. In this video, I'll be using the RIR, or Reps in Reserve system, that I learned from Mike Israetel from RP Strength to rank the amount of effort you'll want to be exerting while performing these exercises. While we're going through this workout, it's important to note that you want to take all of these movements close to failure, meaning that you're choosing an amount of weight for the given amount of reps that feels like you have 0 reps left in the tank or in reserve. We're going to start this workout off with chin-ups as our upper body pull movement. I love chin-ups because no matter who you are, these are going to get challenging for you if they aren't already right off the bat, and they do a great job targeting your back and biceps. You guys can add weight to these to make them harder, or just do the opposite and add assistance by either using a machine or a band. Next, we're going to do back squats as our lower body push movement. It's totally fine to sub these out for like a belt squat machine, leg press, or other squat variation if that's more comfortable for you. For my setup, I try to keep my feet facing as forward as possible and allow my knees to come as forward over my toes as I can, while maintaining as upright of a posture as my mobility will basically allow me to do. Next, we have chest flies for our upper body push movement, and I love these because I'm really able to connect well to my chest muscles when I'm using cables. However, if you don't have cables, you can also do an incline bench press like I'm going to be doing in the next clip. Moving on to our lower body pull movement, we have Romanian deadlifts, and I want you guys to feel free to use dumbbells for these if that's all you have. My favorite cue for these is to think about pushing your tailbone to the top of the wall behind you as you lower the bar down the path of your thighs. This has really been a game changer in terms of engaging my glutes and my hamstrings for this movement. And to really fry out those triceps for the end of this workout, we're gonna do close stance push-ups. So what I want you guys to notice here is how I'm keeping my elbows nice and close to my body, which is making me engage my triceps a little more than I might engage my shoulders or my chest muscles on this movement. I'm doing an incline here just to make it a little bit easier on myself, but you guys can take this to the floor, or you can elevate your lower body to make it even more challenging. For our deadlifts, I recommend using whatever tool you're most comfortable with. So that could be a kettlebell, a trap bar, a barbell, whatever you prefer. For this, you guys can see how my back stays pretty neutral and flat. The angle at my knee is maybe about 45 degrees. And I always think about squeezing the back of my armpits like I'm squeezing a $100 bill in there. For the single arm bench over row, you'll notice that my back is in pretty much the same position that it was during my deadlift. So it's flat and it's in a neutral position. My pelvis isn't like tucked under or like I'm not arching my lower back. And I'm letting my arm fully extend down before I drive my elbow back into the bottom of my rib cage and squeeze those lat muscles. Of course, I had to add in some Bulgarian split squats, and for these I actually really like to use less of an incline, so not anything like a bench or something that's super high. I prefer to maybe stack up like a few 45-pound plates or use these two steppers like I'm doing here, and for me, this creates a really great angle where I'm really able to feel my quads and my glutes stretching and being worked. Next, we have our dumbbell seated shoulder press. If you want, you could use a Smith machine or like a barbell, whatever feels best for you. I just prefer dumbbells because I have super wonky shoulders. But with this one, I think it's important to note that my legs and my lower body aren't just limp noodles. I'm engaging my feet by driving them down through the floor and squeezing my glutes here. To complement the triceps that we did on the first workout day, we're gonna do biceps to finish off this second workout. I am a big fan of full range of motion for my biceps, so you'll notice I kind of keep my arms out in front of me and then pull all the way up basically into the bridge of my nose, and that has really helped my bicep growth. Next, we have our calf raises, and if you guys want, you could obviously use a machine. You could do these seated if you really want. This is just what I have available for me. Just make sure that you're using full range of motion, really stretching the calf fully and then coming up and giving a big squeeze at the top. That is it for today's video, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed learning more about these type of workouts, or if you've been searching for something just like this, then this is exactly what you need. I'm gonna drop a downloadable PDF version of this workout for you guys in the bio, and I'm gonna pin it to the first comment below. So if you wanna take this into the gym and track your progress, then you have full access to the PDF. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.